So today we have with us Tiffany and we have Ali, who are two of our seniors who were a part of Independence Volleyball this year. So we're going to be asking them a few questions about their experience and them. So do you both want to take turns introducing yourself, grade, name, what your position was?
Sure. Okay. I'm Tiffany Hannas. I'm a senior, as you said, and I was a pin hitter. So I played outside and right side, but mainly focused on the right side.
And I'm Ali Hessenius. I'm also a senior, and I was a setter, which means I ran the offense for the team.
Great. Okay, so we'll start right in. Grace, do you want to start?
Yeah, so can you take us through what your typical practice looked like?
Sure. We would get in probably like 10 minutes early to just set up the net and stuff. And then we would always start up with like a warm up that lasts for like maybe 15 minutes. It was a pretty long warm up. We want to get all of our muscles active and ready to go. And then our coach would have us do some serving drills and a lot of serve receive drills to implement that into our games. And depending on like when our game day was, we would work on a lot of defense. And yeah, Ali, do you have anything to add to that?
I also worked on a lot of like setter hitter connection because once you get the ball up, you need to be able to put the ball down and get the point at the end of the day. So we had to work a lot with our hitters and like the setters to make sure everything was running smooth on the court on the offensive side as well.
Okay, so I know you guys had a lot of amazing games this season. So was there like a certain game day ritual or something you guys did as a team before the games that like you'll always keep in your head? Was
Um,
there like a group? Did you have like a group chant or something like that?
well, before each game, we would all huddle into the center and we would just talk about how important like each game is to us. And sometimes we would like meet and talk about our goals and what we would focus on during the game, which helped a lot because then we can like show each other how like what we want to focus on, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much what we did.
And it helped a lot during the regional games, I think, too, because we realized like if we lose this game, we're done for the season and we didn't want to be done playing with each other yet. And so
Mhm.
when we went over our goals with each other beforehand, it helped us hold each other like accountable on the court. And so that was really a nice thing to have.
Awesome. So our next question is, did you as a team or personally have a game day hype song, something that you listened to in the locker room or maybe while you were driving there?
We couldn't go in the locker room this year, so there's nothing in the
Oh,
locker.
okay.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So do you have anything you listened to in your car that you really liked, got you hyped for the game?
Maybe Enter Sandman sometimes. Come
Gokies,
on.
Gokies. Um, I went through a Charlie Puth phase this past volleyball season. So I would just be listening to the Charlie Puth Essentials on Apple Music and I would be living my best life personally. So that's what I would listen to.
Yeah. I listened to a lot of Levitating by Dua Lipa. Gets me really hyped.
Nice. So how did you guys start playing volleyball?
Oh my gosh. I started 5 years ago playing for NVVA, and then I went through a lot of club teams. But yeah, I started with NVVA LYV team, and yeah, 5 years.
Wow. What about you, Ali?
I've been playing for 10 years. I've been playing because my sister played and I wanted to be just like her. So I was like, oh, let me get some knee pads and some court shoes and try it out. So I started with like DSYS, which is just like little league, and then played for my middle school and then went up through club, like Tiffany said. I went through a lot just to kind of get recruited and hope to play in college. So I was very loyal to one club to help me out with that. So I've been there since I was 12 and recently had to switch though because they shut down because of COVID. So I've been playing for 10 years, the same
Wow.
spot with the same people.
Wow. So do you have a favorite memory from either before, earlier than Independence in your volleyball career or on the team this season?
For Independence, I would say beating Rockridge was so exciting because that game had so much tension between us because we were like huge rivals with that school.
Mhm.
So like beating them twice was just tons of fun. Um, yeah.
I think
Is there any sort of is there anything your coach has said to you during a game or something in general, personal advice that's really stuck out to you guys? Like any quote they use or anything they've shared with you that you've learned from them?
Want to take one? She would just kind of tell us, she was very calm with us. She never got mad. There was never like this fear of messing up on the court. And I think that spoke louder than any like quote or anything she could have said to us, because in those like high intense games, like the Rockridge games or like the Goochland game that we played to get to regional finals, like those were huge games for us. And it's very easy to make your team feel like when it's neck and neck with the other team that you can just freak them out and that'll make them make more mistakes. But she was always like, okay, guys, we're only down by 4. Like, just when you go up to serve next, just get it in. You're all going to be okay. We're going to get through this. And if you lose, there's another game after this. Like, it's fine. But she was just, I think her calm tone helped more than anything that she could have said.
Absolutely. I agree with that. We definitely needed that on the team because all of us would get like super anxious or like riled up. And she would just be there to like say like, you got this, guys, and just like have that having that reassurance just was very important. And I appreciated that a lot.
Okay, awesome. So what are you looking forward to moving forward with either just going to college or continuing to play volleyball?
Well, we're both attending Virginia Tech, which is super cool. I might check out the volleyball club teams there. Hopefully I'll have time to like get involved because volleyball is still so important in my life and I don't think I want to let go of it completely. I'll definitely be playing a lot of beach volleyball in the summer and yeah.
And I'll definitely, just like what she said, trying to play club at Tech, or if anything, I have a lot of volleyball friends at Tech right now too. So just getting them together, maybe on like a night, like a Friday night, just play some ball to keep ourselves, you know, not get rusty, I guess. But that's what I'm most looking forward to, just meeting up with everybody and just playing some rec league volleyball.
So is there any like one lesson that volleyball at Independence has taught you, or what made like volleyball at Independence special to you guys? What have you taken away from it for the underclassmen or just other people who may want to consider playing?
Just make the most out of like your time that you have because it is just like for one season and then like you have to wait for the next year. So really just cherish every moment like in the games and all the wins and losses that you have and like take that time to reflect because you're not going to get that time back as you like get older. Because now that I'm a senior, I'm looking back at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's so many memories and moments and I'm just so happy that I had that in my life. So yeah.
To kind of add on to that, we only had 2 years with this program and we all got so close. Like we both came from different high schools, so we didn't know anybody coming into like the first open gym back in June of last year. So just walking in and seeing how tight everybody got, like it's such a community vibe with this program. We're all friends with the freshman team, all friends with the JV team, see each other in the hallways still to this day. And we're like, oh, hey, what's up? How are you? What's going on with club volleyball? How's your family? Like that kind of thing. So I think for everyone who wants to kind of join this program, it's very community based. Everyone loves each other and it's just a good time.
That sounds great. So do you have any final thoughts or little snippets that you want to share?
If not, it's completely okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think.
No problem. We'll edit this out.
Okay, you can edit this?
Yeah, we can edit, cut out everything.
Good.
No worries.
Ali, do you have anything?
No. Can you tell we just love volleyball? We just it's like final like thoughts of like the program.
You can say whatever you want.
Or your experience or something that you really liked.
Was there any memory, like has anything funny happened or anything of the sort that anyone on the team has done that was like
Ali fell on her butt?
Yeah, we all fell a lot. I fell a lot. Amanda took a tumble. Yeah, I was going back for a ball on defense and just completely wiped out. So that was a good time. Amanda went up for a block. Was it against Light Ridge or Tuskegee?
I think so.
And she just went down, but like didn't hurt herself, thank goodness. But that was a good thing to replay. And the announcer on the you know how you can like watch it live, he was like, and someone fell, so that's cool. It's just
so do you guys like rewatch your clips of the games
sometimes?
So like what are your thoughts when you're watching yourselves play? Is there anything that comes to mind?
What I look like? No, I'm kidding. When I look back like on gameplay, I try to like see my mistakes and so I can fix them during practice and like for future gameplay. That's what I do.
I'm always like nitpicking myself because at least with setting, like it's a very I think it's like a very like timeless position to play, and that you have to kind of stick to the fundamentals of that position. So anytime I would like watch the footage, I'd be like, oh girl, you did the wrong footwork. You can't do that. That's why you doubled, or that's why you did this or that. That's why I didn't go where you wanted. So I would just be constantly like nitpicking myself, like Tiffany said, just being like, work on this in practice, get it down so that you don't have certain mistakes happen again.
Sounds good. Grace, do you have any final questions you'd like to ask?
No, I think I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. We hope that you liked it. It was really fun talking with you. And if anyone's
Yeah.
listening that's going to join the volleyball team, they said it was great. So you should go for it.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for having us.
Thank you guys. We'll make sure to like post on Instagram, ask Indie Nation post.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, this was awesome.
It's really
Sounds
fun.
good. Bye guys. Thanks for
Bye. It was
coming.
nice seeing you.
Bye.
Bye.